Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into another edition of the Solo Wrestling Report. Let's just calm it down a little bit. Tonight and tonight only, we're going to be reviewing WWE NXT, the June 15th edition. My name is Aiden, and I am happy to be joined here tonight by my good friends, Eli.
Yes, sir.
Adam.
Hi.
Ellie.
Hello.
Ellie wasn't here on Monday, but she is a familiar face of the podcast on our previous one. Ellie, let's just, we did this with everybody. Let's just do a quick introduction. Name your 3 favorite wrestlers in the WWE right now.
There'd be Becky Lynch, Natalia, and I'm gonna go with a solid,
Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins.
I am gonna go with
Don't
Seth
say.
Rollins. Seth Rollins.
Alright, fair enough. Also, we've got Moneymaker Mike.
10!
Whoa.
You're tied to what? We got Reem. Reem's here. Reem.
Yeah. Hi.
Yeah, you sure are. Here you are. And last, but definitely not least, Trippy God dang Crumpet.
Peanut butter.
Solid introduction. Before we get things started here, make sure to check us out on Twitter at SOW Report. That is, yeah, I remember this time. I gotcha. That is SOWREEPORT.
Hit it, Eli, you son of a bitch!
For those of you who don't know how to spell.
That's where you're going to find all of your video links, your show times, as well as live tweeting for both Monday Night Raw and SmackDown. Hey, if you like our Twitter page, I might go ahead and throw NXT in there if you behave. If you behave. And without further ado, let us get into our review and analysis of tonight's show. NXT. NXT. What can you say about NXT? It's just so consistently solid on all edges. But we like to talk, and we like to talk a lot. So we're gonna pick out what we did not like about NXT tonight. But we'll talk about the good stuff. But we're gonna pay a little bit of extra attention to those not so shining moments, aka Murphy's existence.
Oh no.
That's not even like. I mean, not all of us like Murphy, but Aiden just has a personal vendetta against Murphy.
Yeah, I'll get to that soon enough. Maybe one day if I need to. Why I don't like him, but right now, just know that I do not like Murphy, and know that it is. Never mind. Not even gonna touch on it right now. So the show starts with a little bit of a NXT takeover, the end, Fallout little clip of all the highlights from the show. That was cool. It was nicely done. NXT and WWE's production overall. That's like one thing I could never ever knock. Is their video packages are usually always A1. They know what they're doing on the technology end of things. Just not always in the ring. But NXT, it is much better than the main roster on a weekly basis. That's for sure. So yeah, that we're not gonna talk about that. That's just minor details. So we get to the action, starting with the authors of Funk. That's their name, right? Little Brodus Clay 1, Little Brodus Clay 2 against who? I don't even know, some local jobbers.
Local
competitors, quote unquote local competitors. They're probably signed. I don't even know who they were though. We were in a call and we were talking about the show, and we were trying to decide who exactly were these authors of pain. No, they're opponents. They're opponents, I should say. We didn't know. We were trying to figure that out.
I thought like Tino Sabatelli, but I was wrong.
Yeah, that guy that was on Breaking Ground.
And Reem decided to yell at us and say that it was not, and she was correct.
Yeah.
She was correct.
She was right, but
she established it 3 times.
Right.
She could have just been right, a little nicer. That's all I'm saying.
Because I kept saying it, it's like it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So these are some like, it looks as if like maybe Roman Reigns and Brodus Clay had babies, and
It is their love child.
It is. It's the love. They look like the love child of Brodus Clay and Roman Reigns. They got that.
I do have a story about them as well.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get that in a second. I'm just gonna say real quick that if it wasn't shocking enough, the Authors of Pain did pull off the victory. Now I'm gonna turn the floor over to Adam. Adam, please tell us your great story about the Authors of Pain and Brodus Clay and all that good stuff.
With pleasure. Well, on my Twitter, a certain Brodus Clay actually follows me. Did follow me. So, NXT TakeOver, these dudes come out. And we're like, oh, they look like mini Brodus Clays. So I decided to DM him, telling him congratulations on his children debuting last night. And do you know what he said to me?
What do you say, Adam? What do you say?
He told me to go fuck myself. Brodus Clay told me to go fuck myself. And he unfollowed me. Took more salt in the wound, he unfollowed me.
Hey, Dixie Carter, if you're listening to me, and I know you love watching NXT reviews from channels that have like 8 subscribers, so listen up. You can't have your wrestlers walking around acting all tough on the internet, alright? Chub Brodus, if he's got a problem.
Chub.
Tell
Bullying me.
You know what? Tell Brodus Clay, Dixie. I know you're listening. I know Dixie Carter is listening. Tell your buddy Brodus Clay that he is free to join our podcast to have a formal debate with Adam.
Oh, Lord.
I'm open arms about that.
I'll tag him in the fucking link.
Yeah.
Get turkey tits in here.
Hashtag. Don't actually do hashtags. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have even brought that up. Hashtags are terrible. Oh my god. I hate myself. So yeah, that match happened. Little Brodus 1 and Little Brodus 2 pull off the victory with some sort of like tripped clothesline, as if, you know, like a normal clothesline would hurt just a little bit less.
It was a clothesline Russian leg sweep combination.
Yeah, a nice signature, but that did not look painful enough to do.
And I was also not a fan of the like inverted boot of doom, like the big boot into the side slam. I don't seem to be a fan of these guys so far, but we'll see.
I mean, they're not. It's not like a freaking Big Show and Great Khali tag team, but there's some very premier teams in NXT right now. You have American Alpha, first of all. American Alpha. TM61, yeah. Gargano and Ciampa. Ciampa, I don't know. The Revival. There's a lot of greatness in the tag team division right now, and I know you need to keep producing teams, but like I do not think that they should be rushed to the forefront. There needs to be like a slowdown of everything, and just, you know, do not rush these guys. Like, I know they look like the love child of Roman Reigns, but you don't have to push them like Roman Reigns. That's all I'm saying. I'd give the match, you know, I'm gonna give it a B, not because it was good, but it's, you know, it served its purpose. They're supposed to go out there and squash these quote unquote local wrestlers, and they very well did that. Eli, what did you think of this match?
I'm gonna give it a C. I think it was average. It was just like, we see you, but nothing of theirs really impressed me. Like an upcut like the TM61, that match impressed me. Not just because it was like more back and forth, but those two as wrestlers are more impressive than these two. And I just don't think I don't want them to get like a big push in the tag team division. But I know it's gonna happen. But yeah they probably will, because I'm not a fan of these guys.
Then again, I'm not totally sure because we have to remember that Vince is not booking this show.
That is true.
If Vince was booking this show, I'm telling you right now, they probably would have won those tag titles on tonight's show.
They would have. No, they actually would have inserted themselves into a match right after they beat up American Alpha, and then they would have won the belt.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Ellie, what did you think of this match? This classic tag team bout?
Actually, I was barely paying attention to it because they're boring as hell to me. I could not.
For shame, Ellie. For shame. This is the greatest. Freaking. I don't even know. Shield.
You know what, Aiden?
Ellie, do you like the Shield? Do you like the? Oh my God! Finally, fight everybody. Hey, but do you like the Shield?
I love the Shield.
Do you like Brodus Clay?
I do not like Brodus Clay.
Well, if you took Brodus Clay and put him into the Shield, would you still like the Shield?
Yeah.
Now, if you multiplied Brodus Clay by 2, and then dropped Ambrose, Reigns, and Rollins, and then kind of separated the 2 Brodus Clays, would you like them? Because they're still part of the Shield, right?
No.
Well, that's what you get with the authors of pain. So, whatever floats your
That's not
boat.
what I want.
I mean,
Not what I want.
but it's not what you want, but it's what you need. You know what I'm
That's not what I need.
saying?
I need
Okay. All right. Mike, what do you think of this match?
I have to agree with everything Eli said. It was just like an average match. Just like really didn't really stand out to me.
Yeah, it served its purpose.
I'll give it like a C, C minus.
Oh yeah, Ellie, what would you grade it?
I'm gonna go with E plus. Solid E plus.
Oh, all right, solid D plus. Daniel Bryan, -2.
Oh,
Hey Adam,
Damn.
wow.
Adam, how did you feel about this match, man?
It was a match. That's what I can say on it. It was there,
It
doing
was
its thing,
definitely a match. Yeah. The bell rang. The bell rang
Putting
again.
making them on TV. You know, it was meh. That's
Their
what I have to say
their
on the match.
manager, their
The
manager,
manager has some amazing
Big Paul.
hair.
That's
Just
about the only
saying.
cool thing about them.
Yeah, I
He's not
agree.
even that cool.
I
Hey,
actually
he's-
know his name, so
Drippy, please
I don't know
enlighten
who they
us.
So like Paul.
C minus.
Paul Elleridge,
Elleridge.
something like that. I'm sorry. Like I know he's according to Corey Graves, he's a legend, but I'm a young man. I don't know that much about wrestling. I don't know who this guy is. I saw him and I'm like, is that Dr. Evil? But I was wrong. So, Reem, how you
What?
feel about this match?
I gotta agree with Eli and Mike. That's all I'm saying.
Well, Reem, I mean, I gotta say, you seemed really focused while we were trying to figure out if it was that Tito guy in the
But-
ring.
yeah,
you were just you were really
I
focused
was-
on the match, so you must have really
I
enjoyed
wasn't
it. So you gotta
focused-
bump
no,
up that
I
grade a
wasn't-
little bit.
Wait. I wasn't focused on the match when they said, like, was it him? I was, like, focused on figuring out if it was him or not, and it wasn't. And then I said it, and nobody heard me. But, yeah.
Okay. Whatever you say.
Did everyone
Is-
grade?
What?
Did everyone grade?
Yeah. Wait, yeah. Reem said Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just completely botching my English right now. Reem said that she agreed with you two, so that was like a C-ish.
Right.
What do you say, Eli? C minus? I don't know.
Yeah, I said a C. But his name is Paul
C
Ellering.
minus.
Ellering.
And
Was
for
it
and for the younger fans such as ourselves, he managed the Road Warriors,
Mm-hmm.
Arn Anderson, King Kong Bundy, and the Iron Sheik, and now most famously, of course, the Authors of Pain.
Okay, so he's been around. I mean, I know all those names that he's managed, but I just, haven't heard of him personally. So that settles that. Let's see here. What was okay? TM61 versus Blake and Murphy.
That was good.
What?
there-
Solid match.
On TM61's part, it was good.
Yeah, Blake and
Yeah.
Murphy, man. Blake and Okay, first of all, can I just preface the review of this match with the fact that Blake needs to get some longer ring gear, longer trunks.
Making
saw-
people highly uncomfortable.
I was really uncomfortable watching that match. Like, Alexa Bliss should be wearing those, not him. That's all I'm saying. Like, that was like I got some really uncomfortable views, especially when he was getting pinned and like the guy kept like lifting his leg up a little bit further. I'm like, just please stop. Like, put his leg down. Just like pin him by like put it like just like that was like my primary complaint, other than the existence of Murphy. With this match, Blake needs some better ring gear. Murphy needs to go away. TM61 though, they're a fun group.
Their finisher,
very
though.
That was
talented.
dope.
Finisher.
Their finisher was dope.
Spectacular. That was really cool, really hard hitting. Not like it wasn't high fly. Their offense is really versatile. But then they get into that like the finisher. I just like it when a guy like could be like really dynamic in the ring. Like Seth, for example. Like I don't really like the pedigree. Let's say like Sammy. Like the haluva kick is simple, effective. It just gets to the point. But like the rest of it, I'm sorry, my phone's ringing. Let me don't get that for a second. His offense is like really flashy at times, but then like his finisher is just really simple and like hard hitting. I like that where it's like you have so much like athleticism and then it's just a hard hitting finisher. because you don't need to be flashy 24/7. Like Apollo Crews, his finisher was the moonsault, was definitely not as strong as the current one he has, like that power bomb thing. So yeah, I like the finisher, I like the team. I like how much fun they're having. It looks like they're having in the ring. It's kind of like a tag team version of Sami Zayn, and you know how I feel about Sami Zayn, so.
Magnus and Kyle O'Reilly.
Yeah, I don't know why I said it, because like on second look, I first saw the guy because it's the first match I've watched with them, because apparently they fought Gargano and Ciampa. I just didn't catch it. I'm sure that was a great match. And I don't know why, but on first instinct, like his mannerisms when he was like approaching and like his like body, like the way he's kind of like hunched. I don't know. I just like immediately thought Kyle O'Reilly, but his face looks nothing really like him. But they have like similar like physique. I don't even know. I don't know why I said that. But they got some things in common. They're both really talented, that's for sure. So I'm gonna turn the floor over to you guys. Starting with actually, I should probably get a grade. I'd say that's a solid B+. Just a solid tag team match. It served a purpose. Got TM61 over. Furthered whatever they're doing with Blake and Murphy. I have no idea at this point. So I'm gonna turn it over to you guys. Adam, what did you think about this match?
I was impressed, well, by TM61 anyway. They're stellar performers, and if they keep going the way they are, I would love to see them against American Alpha or something, because I think that would be. So, I'm going to rate it, I think, a solid B.
B.
Wow, Ray, no insight? No insight?
I don't. I'm just agreeing with him. Sorry.
Well,
Wow,
now that you're talking, Reem, any comments on the match?
Nah, I just agree with him.
Okay, sure. Eli, opinions on the match, grade?
I was very impressed with these two. I think they're one of the more likable tag teams that I've seen come through NXT recently, besides like American Alpha. Because I mean, Revival's solid, but they're more of, I don't really like them that much, but they're like good workers, and I respect them for that. But and Gargano and Ciampa, I feel like we've seen them more as singles, and then they kind of morphed into the tag team a little bit. But yeah, I like these guys a lot, and I liked their moveset was really fun and really fun to watch. So I'm gonna have to give the match like an A-, and plus Blake and Murphy lost, so
that's good. Always
yeah,
good.
that's always a good thing. That's always a good thing. So yeah, A-. I was impressed.
That was one thing I did not bring up. Like they did that. There was a few moves, honestly, that could have been their finisher, and it was their signature. And that's always like a relief when you have a talent that has like so much depth in their moveset. Like that one where like the tag team move where it was like I forget what he did first. And it was like a flew over the ropes, and then there's the one that was like a moonsault, but like while the guy was like coming down, like doing a forearm smash.
It was
kind of like a five knuckle shuffle.
Yeah, it was a moonsault with a fist drop. It was just pretty solid.
A solid move, and I thought that could have easily been their finisher. I mean, it would have been the best finisher ever, but then you get to, what is it, Thunder Valley, I believe?
Yeah, Thunder Valley, something like that.
Thunder Valley.
Thunder Valley.
That's a sick finisher. That is a sick finisher, and, you know, Blake he's a pretty talented guy. But he's not, like, necessarily the most athletic out of everybody. So, seeing how he sold it and it looked really, really nice, I'm assuming that a lot of people can take that move, and that is a good thing for them, definitely. Ellie, how did you like this match? What would you grade it?
Well, to be fair, this was probably the only match on NXT today that I actually could get into at all. So I liked it, and I don't have much to say about it, so I'm just gonna give it a solid B+.
Solid B+. Shout out to Daniel Bryan. All right, Michael.
Adam and Eli both touched on some great points, like great move sets, which is a solid match, good wrestling. The finisher though was sick. Thunder Valley, I'll give it about a B.
Yeah. Again. Everybody's emphasizing the greatness of that finisher. It deserves the props it's getting. Trust me. If you haven't seen it, if you did not go watch it, go look at that finisher. It's not like the most flashy thing ever, but it is definitely one of the most impactful things I've seen in quite some time from the new finisher groups. Trippy,
Tell me about
Crumpet,
it.
any comments on the match? How would you grade it?
B plus to A minus. Like, it was entertaining from the start. I hope they get very far in NXT. But, like, in the match, like, their movements were very fluid with each other. Like, it just meshed well, in my opinion, for the most part. So, yeah.
Yeah, as you're saying. And yeah, like, you know, I as much as I don't like Murphy, for undisclosed reasons, he's not the worst in the ring, and neither is Blake. And they're just a solid tag team. Should they have won those championships? I don't think so. Especially in the fashion that they did on a taped episode, like that was rushed, in my opinion. I didn't think they were ready to win them, but you know what, they did, and I can't say that it was the dumbest thing NXT has ever done because they aren't the worst. They have had some stinkers, especially with the Lucha Dragons when they won the belts. Those were some bad matches, I must say. Especially with Kalisto, botched a lot of botches.
A lot.
I'm just saying, I gotta emphasize how many times.
I feel like the masks sometimes they mess up the view.
They might. You know, he always botches that one move that he almost got killed with until Ryback, the Lord and Savior of WWE, saved him.
Yep.
Backer taker.
The backer taker, yeah. He does like this one flip over the ropes. I think some indie guy does it, like Phoenix, who does it maybe.
Phoenix on Lucha Underground. He like springboards off the middle rope and then over top, and Kalisto into like a corkscrew.
Yeah, like a corkscrew dive, and Kalisto is botched. I've only seen him attempt it twice, and I have seen him botch it twice. His foot always gets caught on the rope, and he almost always snaps his neck.
It's like the Usos whenever they try to jump over top rope.
But spinny.
But spinny in a way cool looker. Cool.
Yeah,
wow.
Exactly.
Cool looker. Cool looking.
Cool looker. All right, next on the show. Moving on from a solid tag team bout, I must say, we got Tessa Blanchard versus Carmella.
Babe.
I don't know, guys. Tessa Blanchard's got that chin, though.
Oh my god, it's so emphasized.
You should have, like, the call, we were, like, almost all together, and the call just, everybody goes, what is up with her chin? You know, it's just defined, okay?
It's like the first thing I noticed when she came out. I'm like, holy shit.
I'm very happy. I'm very happy I wasn't here for that.
It sticks out.
Eli's a fan. Hey, she's a beautiful woman.
She is a beautiful
Yeah, she is.
She's just got a defined chin. That's all I'm saying.
I'll poke it with a stick.
Trippy, the first thing Trippy said was, I want to, like, poke it with a stick or something. What?
I remember. Oh god.
So this was Carmelo's voice, by the way. Carmelo's gotta stop talking.
Man.
There are some people that just, like, I don't know why, but whenever they talk, I just don't enjoy it. And it's not all women. It's like a lot of, like, some guys too, like.
In English, see it.
Just,
I actually don't mind her voice.
His singing voice is amazing.
It is.
When Aiden English gets those pipes on, it's go time. But when he's talking, he sounds like Kermit the Frog. I'm not doing that. And then Nia Jax is like the female Kermit the Frog. When she's in the ring, they were literally just playing it. We'll get to that. Actually, we'll get to that in a little bit when they talk about Bayley. So yeah, this was a match. This definitely happened. It was two girls. They fought, and then the match ended.
That's it.
And
see it.
Not much else to say. It was decent, but again, I this is one of those matches where, like, you were expecting Carmella to win, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were expecting it to probably be short. You were expecting it to be a squash match.
And you were probably right with all those expectations.
And you were right. And it's not even like I can't get mad at it because they're just trying to make Carmella look strong. And hey, I think Carmella's a talented girl. She deserves to be on the top, towards the top of the card with the women. So yeah, I can't bash this match. I can't say anything bad about it, but I can't say anything good about it either. Really, it just
It was
It
kind
was
of
just
just.
Well,
another match
didn't you
on the
say that
card.
she was trying to be like Enzo or something like that?
Oh yeah, okay. The running around thing that needs to stop. I'm sorry.
Oh.
When she after the match when she started running around in the circle like Enzo, like it's not cute. Don't do that. Don't do
It's
that,
not
please.
cute.
I'd
It
rather
ain't cute.
I'd rather her sit there and bob her shoulders and flip her hair than do the sprinting around the ring like Enzo.
I mean, the moonwalk is all she needs. All right, the moonwalk I'm totally cool with, but
She
can't
does
do
it
the
so
running
well.
thing. She has a nice moonwalk, but she can't do the running around thing because she does not have the agility of Enzo. It just looks awkward when she does it. Enzo's like super quick, like whoa, 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 he's just getting like that. Look at that little
It
rat.
looked like she's having a seizure. That's what I'm saying.
it looks like she was like forcing fun. Like when Enzo does it, it's like he does it when he's like feeding off of the crowd. She
It
just
comes natural.
yeah, exactly. Like he doesn't always do it. He doesn't like when he does it, it's like the crowd is like getting hyped up. He's like feeding off of their energy. She just started doing it probably because she was told to, or she thought it would look cool. I didn't like that. Solid match otherwise. That's all I gotta say. Adam, how did you feel about this?
Exactly the same. It was another match on the card. Just like the first one, it was there to just fill up time. But it made Carmella look strong, so I'm not going to complain.
What would you grade it, sir?
C minus.
Fair enough. I think I would probably give it a. I'm gonna give it a C. I'm gonna give it a solid C. I'll give them the benefit of my own doubt. Eli, sir, what would you grade this match? Do you have any comments? If your comment is just I'm okay with that.
My comment is I'd love to see Tessa Blanchard in a NXT ring more than just once in a blue moon. But
I'm up.
but all right.
I'm sorry. No, I just meant no. I'm sorry, Eli.
All
Please
right.
continue.
Plus,
right.
plus,
Continue.
pass C plus.
I'm sorry, Ellie. Ellie, what would you grade the match? Do you have any comments? I don't know.
Well, sadly, I was pretty excited to see Tessa fighting in NXT again
Go ahead,
because,
snort for her too. Snort for her too, Aiden.
like,
Shots.
she's the Federation Diva, just like Natalia. And I think it would be really cool to see them face off, like kind of like a Charlotte and Natalia thing, but not Charlotte because Charlotte sucks.
Oh, Charlotte, come on the podcast and debate Ellie.
Please. But it's just the match. I can't, and I won't, and I didn't. I didn't take attention to it.
I
It wasn't
can't.
good.
That sounds like a Roman Reigns. I can't.
Yeah.
I won't. And I didn't.
Didn't.
That's a catchphrase right there if I've ever heard one.
But like I didn't like it.
I don't blame you. It was just It was
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, Michael. How would you grade this match? And do you have any comments about it, sir?
They were in the ring, they made some moves, and then that was it.
Yep, they did a thing.
About a mic.
Exactly.
That is exactly what happened. I cannot have put it better myself.
It happened, it was there.
It definitely did happen. I can confirm. I have proof. Backstage report. This is coming from NoDQ.com. Actually, no, not. It's coming from Bleacher Report because NoDQ.com is like actually good. So I'm gonna say this is a live report coming from Bleacher Report. They're saying that Carmella did in fact fight Tessa Blanchard tonight on NXT. Breaking news.
Wow.
And
You heard it here,
Carmella
folks.
sounds like she's gargling down a pair of testicles.
Oh,
That's a
Okay.
retro line. That's a retro line.
all right.
That's a throwback. Come on. Give the man a standing O. All right. There you go, Eli. Hey.
Yeah.
Reem. Any
No, okay.
comments? How would you grade it?
I'm gonna say it was a C. That's all. It was just a match. There's nothing I could say about it. They got in the ring, they fought, and then it was done. It was just to make
Oh, no,
Carmella
copy
look
Mike's
strong.
lines. Okay.
Poker face.
Mhm.
Oh, poker
Yeah,
face.
poker
I
face.
literally have nothing to say about the match.
Yeah, don't blame her.
It was just there. Like
It did happen.
And also I'm the last
Vince
one
Russo.
to speak. Okay, I'm the last one to speak.
Trippy,
So
have you
you guys
spoken yet?
used everything. Oh. Oh,
No.
forgot.
Okay, Trippy
Nah, B.
doesn't count, huh? Nah,
I
B.
forgot. She was speaking the whole time. I thought she was done. My bad. Jeez.
Nah, B.
You were like
Hey, ladies.
Hashtag drama alert.
Drama. Team Star, we got some hot drama going on.
Oh,
no.
Alright. Trippy Crumpet,
yes.
your thoughts, your analysis, your grade?
Solid C. They did a thing. That was nice. I was proud. Okay, I'm done.
Just a quick round of applause for Trippy.
That was beautiful.
Could not have said it better myself. Alright, we have, oh boy, what's next? What is next?
What was next?
Alright, next is gonna give us,
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
Michael, have your moment real quick. Chant 10 for 10 seconds.
10, 10, 10, 10, 10.
Alright, that's enough!
That wasn't alright.
That wasn't 10 seconds, but I wasn't going to be patient enough. Yeah, that's right. Ty Dillinger versus Andrade Cien Almas. Guess who won?
Not the
Ty
perfect,
Dillinger.
Not Ty.
not the perfect 10, I know.
Solid match.
Again.
Ty Dillinger, solid worker. Andrade, really impressive.
Wait, quick question.
They have nice beards.
Is Ty a heel or a face? I just don't know.
I'm actually going to talk
He's a
about that.
heel.
I'm
I
actually
know
gonna
why.
talk about that.
Okay.
Okay, when you are
For a
as
great reason.
over...
I don't know. It just seemed like the other dude was a heel. I don't know.
Yeah, okay. I have to talk about that a little bit. I have to address that problem. When you're a heel, and you are a heel that is over, I think that, I mean, as much as, like, everybody wants to get cheered no matter what you are, because it just shows, like, how much the fans love you,
Yeah.
I think that it should be your goal to get booed. And I didn't like the way that, I mean, again, I like Ty Dillinger. I think he's a solid worker. He's not my favorite by any means, but I think he's a solid worker. I just did not like the fact how he was egging on the crowd to cheer him. The
Yeah,
hand
he's too
motions.
focused on the crowd.
He should be spending his time getting the crowd to boo him and not cheer him, especially when he knows how over. Like, sometimes those hand motions and everything he was doing to get a positive reaction will get you a negative reaction depending on who you're fighting. But when he knew very well that the crowd was going to cheer him, and they even went as far as booing Almas, which is kind of foolish. I don't know why they do that. I know, I understand that they really like Ty, but to boo his opponent, that's just kind of disrespectful in my opinion. You're not supposed
reverse psychology.
Exactly. You shouldn't just boo the guy because he's not your favorite. If he's talented and he's a face, he should be cheered. Or at least applauded. Clap for the guy when he wins. Or when he hits a cool move, clap for him. Just, enjoy the match. Don't get wrapped up in the politics of it all. That if you think Ty is going to lose, he's going to just continue to be a jobber. The match is predetermined. Let's just get, it's predetermined. They knew that Ty was going to lose the entire time. So, the politics, and they think that, I don't know why, booing Andrade will, make him lose or something. It's just, that needs to stop. They just need to have respect for really talented guys. Especially, I'm not even going to say this with the main roster, but, this is NXT. You'd expect the fans, they're such, they love the indie scene, and they love NXT. This guy is very talented, and he is straight from the indies. And he's done nothing but impress so far. His opening match was solid. This match was solid. If you like Ty Dillinger, cheer for Ty Dillinger, but you don't have to boo the other guy. And Ty Dillinger needs to stop appealing to the crowd some. He doesn't need to get them to cheer and stuff. He should be focused on getting them to boo and have a good match. That's all I gotta say about that. It was a solid match. That's for sure.
Yeah. Everybody in that arena is they're like a mark, and they're anytime Dillinger shows up, they do the opposite of what a mark would do. It's weird. They always just cheer for him, even though he's the bad guy. And I just, especially with a guy with almost from the indies, why would they not be getting their asses off the seats for him and getting hyped? like I get they like Dillinger and everything, but
I mean,
I
you
don't
can
know.
like
I
you
really
can
don't
like
boo him for
yeah you can like Dillinger
Hey, you
more.
can
That's
like
totally
Dillinger.
okay. You don't have to give
Yeah.
Andrade a standing O. He doesn't need it, right? If Triple H likes him, Triple H likes him. But you should at least respect him. Don't boo him. He's a face. He's
Like,
doing his
for
job. He's
example,
doing it well, but he's getting booed. That just makes sense.
like for example, let's say because I like Seth Rollins is my favorite wrestler, and then you put a guy like Finn, who I'm a fan of, and let's say that Finn's playing the face in the match, I'm gonna be cheering for Seth, but if Finn does some cool coup de grace, whatever, like if he does something cool, I'm gonna be like, man, that was awesome. I'm very impressed. Like, I'm not gonna boo him just because he's wrestling with Seth. Like that's just basically what they're doing.
Like this Andrade isn't Roman Reigns. You don't need to like.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Okay,
He's not like
Oh.
he's not being shoved down our throats. He's not like a bad wrestler whatsoever by any means. He's very talented. So like, why not just give the guy at least like give the guy a chance? Don't boo him in his first televised match, except for Takeover. Just give the guy some respect. That's all I like want from the crowd. Like, you don't have to like. I mean, even like, let's go. I'll go as far as to say this. You don't even have to clap for the guy. Just don't boo him, because that's disrespectful.
yeah, just
That ruins the illusion of wrestling. Like I remember like watching Jim Cornette. I don't know Jim Cornette. He said some things that I don't really agree with. But one thing he did say was that wrestling should on the most basic level should be that the faces get cheered and the heels get booed, no matter who is more talented. Because it adds to like this in the entire atmosphere of wrestling. Because when the guy's getting cheered, it's like, oh my gosh, like it's all happening, like here we go, like everybody's like heating up, and then when the guy's getting booed, you're just like, oh, like get this guy out of here. Like it adds to like that like your own feeling, like the crowd is expressing how the general public feels. But when the good guy's getting booed, people at home, let's say like little kids who are watching, they're gonna be confused. They're gonna be like, what's going on? Like why is like this guy who looks so nice and like he's like so talented and like this guy's being a jerk? The good guy's getting booed, and the guy that's being a jerk is getting cheered. I'm not trying to say it's a bad role model, like a bad influence, but I just don't think that I just don't think it's not like they should be more respectful of just like his talent. I'm not trying to like force this guy down everyone's throats.
What's your name was Roman Reigns. That rule applies for everybody except Roman Reigns.
Yeah. Well, John
Sunday,
Cena is iffy. But
I really don't think there's going to be. Yeah, okay.
Well, John Cena's like not.
I just
like
don't think
the
there's going to be a person, and yeah.
worst.
'Cause I feel like Cena is a result of us getting fed shit, and we're like kind of liking the taste of it now,
Exactly.
or we're used to it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like
so like he's cool. He does some cool stuff.
yeah, like he has great matches.
People are obviously going to cheer for Cena.
Exactly.
Especially if it's indie guys.
Yep. But you see, like like Cena, he's a great guy, and I know, and he's a great human being as well. And he can put on fantastic matches. I'm sure his match this Sunday with Styles is going to be phenomenal, pun intended. But I just like it's his problem is like the same old stuff, same old. Thank you, Reen. I'm glad somebody appreciated that. It's just his problem.
It was late, but yeah.
Yeah. Hey, it's better than nothing. It's just the only issue with him is that like it's like as you said, it's like the same old stuff. Like he just keeps on getting shoved down our throats. But Andrade is not getting shoved down our throats. He's had 2 matches, and they're against Ty Dillinger. Since when has Ty Dillinger been relevant in NXT? He's a talented guy again, but he's not that relevant. So you don't need to boo Andrade because he's beating somebody you like when he's a face. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna move on. Mike, do you have any comments about this match? How did you feel? What's your grade?
Yeah, it was a solid match. Cool move by Manny. Or Andrade, whatever the hell his name is.
Mike.
Manny Andrade, whatever. Yeah,
Who's Manny?
It was a solid match. Some good wrestling from Andrade. I'll give it a C, E minus.
Yeah, that's fair. It was just like this entire night was like not bad.
Yeah.
Except for that one Shinsuke moment. We'll get to that though.
Oh, no.
His
That was like that was the mark out moment. Ellie, you there?
Yep.
Yeah, hello.
How would you grade this match? And do you have any comments about it?
I'm basically just gonna agree with what Mike said. Like, that's exactly how I feel.
How would you grade it? Of the same grade as well?
Yeah.
All right. Reem, how would you grade this match? How do you feel? All that good stuff.
I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't paying attention at first, but then when I started.
Wow, rude.
It's not rude. I mean,
Reem.
I wasn't really interested in the people or the wrestlers at this point.
Wow.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, you have to get invested in Andrade yet, and we haven't. He's kind of like Apollo Crews in the sense that he's really talented, but he's lacking that edge right now. But he's only had 2 matches. I'm sure he'll develop it soon enough. Hopefully.
I actually he had 2 matches and I liked him, I liked what I saw in those 2 matches.
Mhm. I mean, Apollo Crews is still trying to work on that edge of his. So hopefully it comes naturally to Andrade over his time in NXT. Hopefully, unlike Apollo, they don't send him up before he develops personality, because that would be stupid.
Yes, please.
Yeah, that's all I want. I mean, he's a talented guy. Don't waste him. He can be one of those guys that like caters to the Latino audience for WWE, because they kind of failed that with Kalisto already. So yeah, he could be like, like a guy like Rey Mysterio, who is like a huge draw for the Latino viewership. Trippy, how did you feel this match? Any grades, comments? You name it.
C. This is my first time seeing him wrestle. He was fluid with his movements too. Like, it was entertaining to watch. But then I'm done. I'm sorry.
It's okay. That's okay. It's all good. So yeah, that's that.
I didn't grade.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, we just talked about it a lot.
Did Adam
Eli,
grade?
what was your grade?
Yeah, did Adam grade even? Okay, but I'll grade.
No, he did not.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know why I went out of order. I'm sorry. I'm a mess up. Eli, how would you grade this match, buddy?
I would give it a B minus. I like what I've seen from CN so far, and yeah, I think the right person won, because I feel like he'll get farther than Dillinger would, even though he's very over. Dillinger's not the most talented in the ring, in my opinion, but yeah, and the only complaint I have about Andrade so far is his finisher. It's a good move. But I don't know if it should finish matches. I feel like that's a great scene. I feel like that's like the Kevin Owens cannonball or something. I just don't see it as a move that would finish a match. I feel like he should have something else. Like, I'm not very familiar with his work, and I don't know what he's done on the indies. But if he could develop, if he could do like another standing grapple or standing slam, standing something, even
Well, I gotta say,
I think he could. That would diversify him a little bit.
Yeah. I gotta say, the thing that I kind of understand why he's using it is, realistically, if that happened to you in real life and both sides of your head are getting caught with knees that fast, you're probably gonna get knocked out, or at least hurt and knocked silly. So it's realistic, which I like. But yeah, with such a flashy offense that he has, like, there's some moves that like border on that. I was talking about earlier, like, I like guys who like have like really hard hitting finishers but like flashy movesets. That kind of borders on it, because like the move itself, as you said, it just looks like a signature. It doesn't look like it finish a match.
Yeah.
Adam, any comments, sir? How would you grade this match, etc.?
Oh, well, I'm just gonna grade it a B. 2 decent performers in the ring, doing a great job. Nothing more to be said, to be honest.
I feel like this entire episode of NXT is like, it should be titled
Meh.
Nothing more can be said. Nothing more can be
Yeah.
said, because you watch it once, you're just gonna like, well, that happened.
Once we get to the last segment,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
That-
retitle
that
it to.
was the only
Let's
good-
retitle it. Nothing else can be said until
But
Shinsuke
Finn's
says,
facial expressions.
"You."
Yeah.
But yeah, I think like some of these matches, if they're inserted on like a card with more high profile matches, like they'd be like, oh, this is like a really good show. Like if you put this match in like the times like the half an hour time slot or something, and then have another match after that's like pretty or like really good, I wouldn't be like, we wouldn't just be sitting there going, eh. We'd just be like, yeah, it was solid, nothing more, like, you know.
Yeah.
And that would make it like a great episode of NXT. But this episode was just good.
It was solid. A solid B plus, just like Daniel Bryan.
How many times have you name dropped him?
I know, right?
I'm just still kind of reeling from that Bleacher Report article that said Sami Zayn was not as good as Daniel Bryan. I'm
Salty.
sorry. I'm a little salty. That's
You are.
That's my thing.
just a little bit. Just a little bit.
I read it to him. He stood up, slammed his headphones on his desk, and pouted in his room for a minute.
Yep, I left. I mean, like, I'm not about to sit there and let Bleacher Report give me these fake facts, these made-up things. Like, come on, fam. Tell the truth. Tell these people the truth. So we get a little update from Bailey. She's going to the doctors next week. She's going to the doctors, and if she's okay, Mr. Regal said that she can wrestle. She can go back in the ring, even though she's been wrestling house shows.
I know.
Don't tell him.
Nobody has to know.
Don't tell Mr. Regal. He might get mad. So yeah, she's going to the doctors next week, and then we get like a little replay of like Bailey getting squashed by Nia Jax, and this is the opportunity I'm gonna take to mention Nia Jax's screaming. You know when I said she kind of sounded like Kermit the Frog, like the female version of that?
Here we go.
I'm just saying, when she screams, I want to scream as well. I just want to go, ah, and then slam my headphones down, and then go and pout in my room for 5 minutes, like I did when I heard that Daniel Bryan was better than Sami Zayn. It's like, like, just irks me beyond belief. So bad. She needs to stop. That's all I gotta say. Can you just please, like, I don't want to say put duct tape over your mouth because that's a little insensitive, but just tone it down.
I'd say it.
Please. That's all I gotta say about that segment. It was pretty pointless. Bailey's coming back though. Get ready, folks. Finn Balor comes out and here's where
the fun starts.
Here's where the fun starts. The least powerful thing in Finn Balor's arsenal, the microphone. He comes out. He's like, just keeps on repeating. Dude, I'm just telling you, Finn, such a nice guy, such a sweetheart. But he's just not very good on the microphone.
Like I could sit down and have like a nice conversation with the guy about Legos or something.
If I was of legal drinking age, I would drink a pint with him. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, he'd be such a good dude. Like he'd be such a good friend to have. But
I'd play Legos with him.
you put a mic in the guy's hand. It's like it's like a deer in the headlights. He like doesn't know what to do with it. He's like, yeah, NXT. Here we are.
Like Ricky Bobby, I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, that's exactly what he is. He's like, what's next for me? What is it?
Repeats himself 15 times at least.
True.
It's just like,
True.
What's next?
I became a part of NXT, and NXT became a part of me. But what's next for me?
Yeah, exactly. He keeps on repeating it. Just kept on repeating the question, like, what's next for Finn Balor?
He is Irish, not English.
I'm sorry.
That sounded like a King Barrett.
I tried. I didn't even know. I kind of like lost my.
At least he
lost
tried. Jeez.
Connect. Yeah, exactly.
The thing that made the segment entertaining for me was Aiden sitting here in the call, repeating everything that he said, but then making witty little comments about everything. But then it really lit up.
In my opinion,
When the light went out.
the crowd helped him on the mic.
They
Like,
did.
The chants
They
that were going
definitely
along with
did.
it were golden.
They definitely did.
Too sweet, too sweet.
Yeah, like, what can I say to get him to pop?
That's exactly what I said. I'm like, I bet Finn's like, what is gonna make these people cheer for me? Oh, I know, too sweet. Hey guys, Finn just made an indie reference. Like they get so excited for this simplest things, but they won't cheer Andrade as he's putting on a solid match. Okay.
Yeah, seriously.
Finn too sweets the air and gets the biggest pop of the night, but Andrade
Wow.
does some solid wrestling and he gets booed.
Second
Okay.
biggest pop of the night.
And here we go.
Interesting people we got here.
You're right. Second biggest
When
pop
the
of the night.
lights, Finn is the second best mic worker in NXT, but when the lights went out, the best mic worker in NXT came out. Finn Balor.
Finn Balor.
Yo!
Alright, let's
He's up there with Hideo. He's up there with Hideo.
Hideo.
But yes, Shinsuke Nakamura came out to stand face to face with Finn Balor.
Oh, I got goosebumps. It was one of them moments for me. As a
It was,
match,
yeah, it was pretty cool.
It was
I'm not gonna lie.
incredible.
It was pretty silly too.
It was very, very,
Yes.
very silly. When
First
Finn
it starts
started,
with. Well, first it starts with Finn does the Shinsuke thing, and then Shinsuke does the too sweet thing.
It was amazing.
that was awesome.
Ironically, I mean, coincidentally at the same time, like, ooh, wow, that just happened. They did that cool handshake. The crowd starts chanting, Shinsuke. So they're a ship.
Yes,
now.
I believe it
They're a
was.
ship.
Finske?
I shipped them.
God.
I think I was just chanting.
I ship it hard.
Were they actually
No,
chanting
I don't.
that?
I should. Yeah, they were. They were.
Oh, I thought they were just-
Why did I
Shinsuke.
catch that? I thought they were saying
No,
yeah.
no, they're saying Finsuke.
They were.
Oh damn.
But I gotta say, guys, I shipped it too until the bomb was dropped because it's all smiles for Finn, right? It's all smiles for Mr. Finn Balor. He's just loving life, right? Shinsuke comes in here. He's got some news. He says that he needs if he wants to be champion, he needs to beat an icon. He needs to beat.
NXT.
He needs to beat you. The crowd just erupts. The crowd just goes ape.
With the yes chance, it was beautiful.
And then Finn standing there like the straight face emoji.
Oh yeah.
His face.
That was the. That needs to be made. If anybody knows who Blazing Scrubs is on YouTube, that needs to be made into like a Blazing Scrubs video with like the hit markers and the the nukes going on.
Turn that MLG.
Yeah, MLG right there. That needs to happen.
That'd be lit. Oh yeah. So Finn, the happiness on his face just drains away. He's looking pretty worried now. The crowd.
He
says
shot himself,
yes.
you could say.
And then the promo came full circle as Finn goes, well, I guess I know what Finn Balor's doing now.
his big question was finally answered.
Yeah, so he only repeated the question like 5 times. You got your answer. Finn Balor versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Happening when? I don't know. Probably maybe TakeOver.
Triple H did tweet out no sleep till Brooklyn, so.
Yeah, I think it's safe to assume that it's going to happen at TakeOver. So it's going to be a great match. Crowd was chanting match of the year.
It's going to be beautiful.
It's a potential one.
Yep.
I don't know. It's going to be hard to top Shinsuke and Sammy, but we'll see if they can do it. We'll see. I think that
I'm excited for it.
Same.
So,
yep.
Then the segment ends with an awkwardly long handshake until Finn's music hit, and then they released the handshake, and the show ended.
Lanky
Adam-
fingers.
Oh yeah, dude, Shinsuke's got some long ass fingers, bro. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, you know what, Trippy, I'll let you talk about Shinsuke's fingers because we're gonna go down the line. I don't want to steal your thunder. Adam,
Alright. Oh, okay.
Adam, sir, how did you feel about this segment?
Well, I'm a Balor mark, as you all know, so I was ecstatic for this. Not his promo skills, they are pretty bad. Just him and Nakamura in the same ring. It's going to be incredible, their match. I cannot wait. Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I was just checking. I was checking the dirt sheet report, and According to Bleacher Report, Carmella apparently fought Tessa Blanchard tonight.
Oh wow, I didn't
Thanks,
know.
Oh,
I was just doing my
Yeah.
Finn Balor impression, just repeating over and over.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're
Doing
doing.
well.
I see.
And so guys, I'm just saying, what's next for Aiden? I'm gonna let Eli talk. Eli, how did you feel about the segment?
What's
It
next
was
for Aiden?
it was definitely the best. I think it was the best like segment and or match of the night.
In history, actually.
And it was actually, dude. It needs to be an MLG meme. It really does. And you. Oh.
Someone needs to
This
turn
is
out to the Soldier Boy thing.
I was just gonna say that you.
Finn looks like the SpongeGar emoji, or like the SpongeGar meme. He was like, "What? What?"
He was blown away.
Dude, he was just so shocked. It was awesome. But yeah, I think I can't wait for the match. I think it was a good. They made do with what they had in the ways of mic work, even though they're both very very below average. But yeah, I can't complain.
Reigns.
The crowd was into it. Yeah, that's true. The crowd was into it, so I got myself into it as well.
I know what you're saying. And I know what you might be wondering, what is next for Aiden? Well, I'm going to let Ellie talk. Ellie, how did you feel about that segment?
I liked it. Like, I'm gonna be honest, before Nakamura came to NXT, I should say, I didn't exactly know who he was. I didn't see any of his matches, which I'm kind of disappointed in myself for that, but hey, what are you gonna do? And,
I'll be honest.
but, I'm really looking forward to the match because the couple matches of Nakamura's I have seen have been very good, and I know Finn is an excellent worker, so I think this is going to be an excellent match. And the promo was
It was the best. You can't say it was A. It was the best.
How dare you!
sorry.
Okay, so
I like that one.
we were talking about this Hideo and Finn promo, but then
Oh god.
Eli, are you trying to make us
God.
look racist right now?
No. But I'm just saying they're both like not very good on the mic. But we got something even better. We really did. I couldn't be more happy with the promo.
No spoilers. It's good.
Let's save that for today's return.
Yeah. We'll save that. We might hint at it. We're not gonna go full blown. Just racist. You saw that right now. I left a lot of things unanswered. Maybe questions like what is next for Aiden, but I'm gonna let Mike talk. Mike, how did you feel about this segment, buddy?
It was really great. That's just really all I have to say. It was just a really great segment.
Listening to you was almost as great as my question, which is what is next for Aiden? Reem?
Yes. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, besides their promo, all I'm gonna say is I'm excited for the match. Like, I'm very excited because I love watching Nakamura, like, do his thing. No offense to Finn. He's a great wrestler, but I wasn't paying attention to him talking at all.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I only started paying attention when Nakamura came out. I was like, yes, okay. And then, oh, God.
Speaking of fair things, I have a fair question to ask you guys. What is next for Aiden? Well, Trippy Crumpet, please tell me, what do you think about what's next for Finn Balor with this big announcement? What's going on? What do you feel about this? And Shinsuke's long fingers.
I am very excited for the match. I was a very happy camper. I was looking out for the facial expressions, and I was very happy. They were funny.
Oh, that was true.
Every time I forget what I'm done.
It's over. And
Brother,
I know at this point you might have a few questions on your mind, as in
lanky
what is
fingers,
next for Aiden?
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, you got some big fingers. Everybody, just go look at a picture of Shinsuke Nakamura's fingers. They're insane.
I'd poke those with a stick as well.
We need to get you a stick, a nice stick, because you're using
a signature stick.
Yeah, like
you poke a lot of
on
things with sticks. Jeez.
He sure does. I'm mad. So yeah, I gotta say that I know this is the moment you've been waiting for, but I'm finally gonna say what is next for Aiden. And what is next for Aiden is plugging our Twitter. Hey,
No.
you guys can go to twitter.com/SOW report, or if you don't have that, if you don't have a computer, you can go on your phone, log on to that Twitter app, go to that little search bar, look up SOW report. That is SOWREPORT.
Get it, Eli. You son of a bitch!
For those you don't know how to spell.
And that is the conclusion of NXT. It's a short show.
No Twitters, you cuck.
Hey.
No.
Whoa,
Should we do
whoa,
that? Should we
whoa.
do that? Does anybody? Hey, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave the floor open. Would anybody like to plug their personal accounts?
At Thinkability.
At Trippy Booty.
Oh.
That's it. Okay.
You can follow me at worst profile.
Oh, there you go. That's another one.
Well, like best profile. Anyways.
I don't need it. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching tonight. Thank you to everybody who tuned in. Thank you to everybody who's gonna listen to these words sometime in the future. Thank you to every single viewer of our podcast. I had fun tonight. This is our second episode. Pretty long considering it was we went longer than the actual NXT episode itself. I'm proud. Yeah, and we will see you sometime later this week. Haven't really worked on the details of exactly what we're doing for these upcoming shows, SmackDown, and then we might do I don't even know. We have some things to work out, but that's why you should go follow us on Twitter so you can see what exactly is going down. Thank you everybody for tuning in. All of that good stuff. Have a great night. Peace out.